Welcome to Girls Who Read Porn. Please be advised that this podcast contains mature content for mature audiences. The title might have given that away though. We would also advise you triple check the trigger warnings of each book prior to the episode, and if it's not for you, we'll see you next week. Each episode includes major spoilers, so make sure you read the book, and don't say we didn't warn you. With all that in mind, on with the show.
Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Girls Who Read Porn. It's me, G, and I am here with the usual Ola.
Hey.
And Betty.
Hello.
Hi. How are you guys? It's been a hot 15 minutes since I saw you last.
Not even that.
You know, I'm really fucking hungry actually. I'm not gonna lie.
That's so hard.
I know, I've got butter chicken. I'm slow cooking butter chicken.
Yum.
And it's been in the oven
an ear
since 9
infection
a.m.
again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, my butter
like
chicken smells really good. Just in case you're wondering, you bitch. Thanks for interrupting
I can
me.
imagine.
It's my AirPods. I think my AirPods fuck up my ears.
Oh, samesies. I don't really wear them anymore. I just make everyone listen to everything that I'm saying.
You did feel like you were getting sick because I was sick. Me and Dana had been sick, and then Betty yesterday was like, I think I'm getting sick, and she just gets chronic ear infections. So you probably
I used to.
Fuck ear. Everybody has something, eh? Like I always get tonsillitis. Betty always gets ear infections.
To.
You get ear infections.
I don't
Dana
get
always
any
gets
of
like
them either.
sinus infections.
I don't get them anymore. For a solid 2 years, I had an ear infection every 6 months, and one of them lasted 6 months.
Oh fuck that! That's disgusting.
Oh, it was so bad. I was like in and out of hospital. It sucked, but nah, I'm fine now.
I just don't
Ever since
see
I got my
doctors.
gallbladder removed, my health has just gone from 0 to 1,000,000. Like everyone in my house was sick. I was fine.
Maybe
I've
we
started
should all
like
get them removed.
exercising heaps more. I feel super healthy. I feel really good for the first time in years.
Wow.
That's insane.
I know, it's
Maybe
crazy.
you were like allergic to your own gallbladder.
Maybe I was really, really sick and
Maybe
I
it was,
didn't
like,
realize how sick I
inflamed.
was, and I was getting sick all the time. And it was just like, you guys know, I was like, fuck, I'm sick again. Now,
Yeah.
Josh had the worst flu ever. I was sleeping next to him. I was fine.
You did like last winter. You were sick
Yeah,
like the whole winter.
that's true.
That's
I have
true.
one good day probably every 3 months, and I used it yesterday. So
Yeah, you did have a really good day yesterday.
yeah,
She
and
cleaned up the mailbox.
I did, and my car. But yeah, it's gone now. So probably should have recorded yesterday. I would have been happier yesterday.
I was at Harry Potter High Tea.
Oh, how was it?
Oh my God. If you, like, nobody's watching this, but I'm going to show you guys just like one image so that you can see. But
Wow, that's a lot of food.
Oh my god, that is a spread.
yeah, it was wild.
Is that a chocolate fountain?
Oh wait, that's me in the car. Sorry. Yeah.
That's your baby shower photo with the car.
No, I was going to. Everyone kept asking. They were like, "Did you get dressed up for the car?" And I'm like, "No, I got dressed up for high tea."
Ola on Instagram did this photo of her and her partner, and they bought this new car, and then Ola's in this like beautiful like christening like white gown.
I
And
look like
Josh
I'm
is
getting
in, like,
married.
And Josh is in
Yeah.
a suit,
And the
and
car
then the car
dealership.
has a big like bow on it, and it looks like
And
a
they're, like,
baby
in the
shower
dealership.
photo.
Oh my
Like you're
God,
revealing the
somebody
gender of your new
responded
car.
to me. Somebody sent me that photo and went, "Hey, mum and dad."
It was a really parent
such
photo. It was a
mum
mum
and dad
photo, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he was going to
Oh.
work. I was going to high tea. Listen, if I wasn't going to high tea, I would be in fucking Canadian tracksuit. Canadian.
Is that
sorry,
a thing? When you buy an
tuxedo.
expensive car, do they make you take a photo with it at the dealership?
When we turned up, bro, it's a whole thing. Like, it's a
Is
whole
it?
shit. Oh, we
Like
got
a ceremony.
seriously, buying a luxury car is very different to buying anything else. They give you a whole bunch of free shit. That Josh was like, I want one of those Audi jackets and I'll buy the car. They organized a $250 fucking Zara jacket for him, which had an Audi logo on it. And then they got him a fleece jacket and, I don't know, umbrellas and key rings and
The
other
biggest
shit. It's a
problem I
whole-
had
God.
when I was buying my
And,
car is I had to go to 3 different ATMs to get $2,000 out in cash.
No, I had a week of like hell with brokers. It was awful.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of paperwork.
It wasn't even the paperwork. There was one broker who called Josh and I was on a 3-way with them and he just abused the fuck out of him.
You're in a 3-way with Josh and your broker?
Yeah, on the phone, you fucking skanks. I'm not fucking in my bro car. But no, he just went off at Josh.
You would have
He was
gotten a good
like,
deal if you did.
You
That's what I was gonna
played
say.
me. You played me. You're this, you're that. And he's like abusing Josh. And Josh is like, we just decided not to go with you. Like, why are you so crazy? I don't understand.
Write him a Yelp review.
Oh no, Josh went ham.
I fucking knew it.
It's the only
Oh,
time
man.
in the history of 6 years, I think, that I've let him loose. Where I haven't been like, you're overreacting. I've just been like, go do
unclipped
it.
his
Go
leash.
destroy this man's life. I don't care. I let him off. And he was so excited. He was like, this is what I did next. And then I called his work, and then this is what I said. And then I emailed this guy, and I was like, this is how he behaves. And then I was like, maybe you should make our experience a little bit better from now on. Oh my God, it was wild. I'm never letting him go again like that. It's no bueno.
Have you seen that
Let him off the
episode
leash, he
of Off
destroys
the...
lives.
Seen that episode of Off the Boat where they're buying a car and they work their way up through like the different levels of management? Like it's like a boss battle where they have to get through the different level of management to get the best deal. That's what fucking you and Josh are.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Was we were, and I say that, like, okay, if you're an idiot, you're not going to do this, but you play brokers against each other to try and get the best deal. We were originally offered like 12%, which is unheard of, and we ended up with 7%. We saved like $8,000 a year, and we played the brokers against each other so that we could get a cheaper price. So yes, that is us, but I've saved fucking $8,000 a year, so you can suck my asshole. Okay,
Yeah.
that's who I am.
Nice.
We've done it again. We've just started talking
Right.
about your car.
Anyway,
Okay, anyway, please.
we actually have this podcast because we read books.
Do we?
And we did read one. Yeah.
I finished this one an hour ago.
Good for you. It was just a wee novella too. It was a little, what was like 170
I know.
pages?
Yeah.
It was very
It was
short.
a little baby book. Yeah, I think all of our ones in the series are little. They're like it's like
They're
a little
little
novella
babies.
series. Yeah.
Have you read the whole
Anyway,
thing?
No, this is the first one I've read, and I really want to read the rest of them, but they're not all out yet. I kind of want to read them all in one
Yes,
go.
they are.
You know, no, they're not.
They're all on good. Oh, they're all on Kindle.
There's one. I think there's still one. Not
Oh, the
out yet.
Incubus one.
No, the Incubus one is out.
How
the
many are
Succubus
there?
Incubus one. Well, there were like
There's
There's
5
5
monsters and
released.
then the one.
5
then there's
monsters,
the lead guy.
and then there's the demon.
Yeah,
The dealer demon.
But the demon's
Yes.
already been released.
No, that's his like worker demon, not the big guy.
Okay, whatever.
The one that checks on them. Like what's his name? Like
Yeah, the
Romano?
Incubus. That's the one that's left to come out.
No, now it's the demon, the dealer demon, Azazel, with the girl in the girl in the
Eve.
yellow dress.
Azazel
That
of
one
Eve's
hasn't
book
come out
isn't
yet.
Okay.
But Romano and Lenora's book has come out, which he is also a demon, but he works for Azazel. Yeah. I store way too much information in my brain for things that don't exist.
Or don't matter.
And that's all I could think. Anyway, the book is called The Dragon's Bride by Katee Robert.
Good
And it's
book.
part of A Deal with the Demon series. That's what we
Give
were
us
talking about.
ratings. 4 stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gave it a
4
3 on
stars.
Goodreads.
3 stars.
Dude.
I read it ages ago.
Well, I was like, fuck, Betty gave it a 3 on Goodreads, so I'm gonna fucking hate this.
3 stars.
But I give it a 3 as well.
Maybe I
Like,
do
it's
want to
good
give it a
book.
4. I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna stop you from giving it a 4. I'm just saying you're a liar on Goodreads.
Ola's like, I've got receipts.
I do.
It's like when Ola's like, I didn't have enough time to like read the Dragon Bride book, and then I like look on Goodreads and she's read like 4 other books in the meantime.
No, I haven't. I haven't picked up my Kindle in 9 days.
Really?
Dead set. I have not picked up no, longer, 14 days. I've not picked up my Kindle.
Oh, that's too long.
I know, because I have not, I've literally, when I tell you that I have been stressed, I've been out of my mind. I am on melatonin to sleep now. It's bad. And Valium to prepare me to get onto a plane. Otherwise, I might actually have a panic attack at the airport and just kill everyone.
Oh, I'd hate to.
So
go
you just
traveling
take the
with
Valium
you.
before you get to
Anyway,
the airport.
Whatever.
You'll feel good.
I have not picked up my Kindle in a long time. Please continue.
Dude, my mum has a huge fear of flying, so every time before she flies, she also takes a Valium. Like she takes and then that stresses me out. I don't need anything to fly, but then she falls asleep, and then I can never wake her up when we're landing. And it's
Is that what Valium does?
Yeah, because it puts you to sleep. It's a
No,
sedative.
it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
It only relaxes you.
It's a sedative.
Yeah, but if you don't
Does
need
it
that
really?
much of a
Tranquilizer.
Oh my god, I'm
sedative.
so excited. I've got a 16-hour flight. I hope I sleep through the whole fucking
you'll have
thing.
a really good
Valium's
sleep.
like really intense. It's a really, really like strong benzo.
I haven't taken it yet. I've taken the melatonin.
well,
but not
okay,
Valium.
well, all
Make
my
sure you don't
patients
take
at
it too
work are on
early,
it.
because otherwise you're gonna feel like absolute shit trying to get on the plane. Like, take it like just before you get on the plane.
Yeah, they told me to take it an hour before I get on.
Maybe like a little bit later than that.
Okay, cool. I love
Just
having
in case the
nurses on
boarding
this
takes a
podcast.
long time.
The other week, I literally messaged G and I'm like, I have not slept in 5 weeks. What the fuck do I take? It's so good. It's like having my personal doctors. And when I went on my new birth control, G was like, okay, so you need to do this with this one, and it's really good for this and this and this. And I was like, thanks, G.
Yeah, you gotta know. You gotta make the most out of your medications. Otherwise, they won't be as effective. You've got to know how to use them.
I'm gonna send you a textamundo later.
Yeah, hit me up.
My own personal nurse.
I mean, or you could like literally Google any medication name. And it'll just tell
Absolutely
you
not.
Exactly what to
I
do.
have you.
Like, that's too much work.
It's no, because then I'm gonna.
Like,
Google
I need
the
it. Like,
wrong
I need it
thing.
reworded in Ola language.
Yeah. No, seriously, because it makes it.
Yeah.
You're the reason why I take my pill at the exact hour every day.
Yeah, because you're on the progesterone only oral contraceptive, and that one is very ineffective if you take it outside of the time.
Yeah,
window.
exactly.
All right. Oh, should I read the blurb?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Cool.
We could just keep discussing meds and their effectiveness. New podcast.
Tell me.
Girls who take
Valium.
meds.
I like medication. I reckon it's super interesting, but the math and like the science behind pharmacology, I do not fuck with that. I barely pass those papers.
Being a nurse is like, honestly, I've said this before and I'll say it again. You guys do not get enough fucking credit when it comes to this shit. I was thinking about it. Going to a GP, they have to know all the most random shit and like random medications to make sure that everyone's like, my toe is falling off as one guy and the next person's like, I've got a wild ear infection.
Dude, you just fucking Google it.
You do.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I see.
and like, yeah,
I'm like,
the job
they're
of
all
the nurse is just to,
encyclopedias.
like in primary health, like a GP nurse, like a nurse that works for your GP, their main job is like immunizations,
Yeah.
like
And
that's
contraception.
kind of like, and contraception, you know, like things that are scheduled for
What
nurses to
amazes
do.
me-
But in a hospital, it's a bit,
Mm.
bit
Yeah, what amazes me is that you're an encyclopedia on this shit, but we still can't work out time zones.
yeah, I fucking hate
Because
kind of-
your
I can
brain's
do-
full of medication calculations.
Yeah, like I can do drug calculation, so I can go like, okay, so there's like 5 milligrams and 10 mils of this, and if I want to give them like 12.5 milligrams, how many mils is that? Like, I can do that in my head, but I cannot work out the time difference
So it's
between
still
us and
like
America.
you. It's only America.
And I Google it. Like, I Google it like 3 times before
it's
I
always
even like
wrong.
lock it in, and it's always wrong.
Always,
and I don't know
without
how
fail.
I've managed to do that. And fucking daylight savings,
Oh, yeah,
because
that really
we
messed
finish
you
daylight
up.
savings just before America starts it, and then that does something else as well. But only certain parts of the world do daylight savings. It's
Queensland doesn't
very
do
complicated.
it. It's
Yeah.
so weird because
Yeah.
we're on the same
It's-
line. Like, we're on the
Yeah.
same time zone, but they don't do daylight savings. And
It's
so
because
they're an
they're
hour
closer to the equator.
No,
you
it's
know?
because they couldn't be fucked. It's state
No,
based.
No, there's like science behind
countries
it.
and places.
No,
Yeah, 'cause it's-
legit. People in Queensland, they have been complaining about it for so long because the sun stays up for so late. Wait, is it the other way? Yeah, because the sun goes down so early, or it stays up so late in summer, and it doesn't make sense.
It's daylight savings is weird, but generally like places that are closer to the equator don't need to do it because they're not as affected by the seasonal change.
Queensland's
like
not
the
that
tilt
close.
to the equator.
Yeah, it's close, but like not close enough for
Yeah,
them
but
not
I
to
guess
have
it's
daylight
like
savings.
a decision that they made.
You can't. Okay, yeah, sure. You just
And it's
decided.
whatever.
Dragon's
I
Bride,
think it's
read the
bullshit.
blurb.
Everyone in Australia thinks it's bullshit. It's like common ground that Queensland should have daylight savings.
Well, Australia is also really weird because your government isn't like unified. Like you have state government,
Yeah.
which is really weird. I think that's weird. I think any place that has a state government is strange. Like
Thank
your whole
you.
country should be the
Our
same.
whole
America.
country is fucked up.
Yeah. And yeah, America don't have a state government. Just unify. Why do you need states? Doesn't
Because
make
of
sense.
people like Donald Trump.
Yeah, but then you just unify. Then you've got equal representation over all states anyway.
What's the
Politics.
Oh yeah, what is the plan? Alright. Drane's bride by Katee Robert. Briar Rose might have a name out of a storybook, but she learned to I can't talk today. I'm all worked up now. I was thinking about the state unification. Okay. Let me try again. Briar Rose might have a name out of a storybook, but she learned at a very young age that no prince was coming to save her. She'll have to save herself. Unfortunately, even that is an impossible task in her current situation, trapped in a terrifying marriage to a dangerous man. Desperate times call for desperate measures, which is how she finds herself making a deal with a demon, freedom from her husband in return for 7 years of service. She expects the service to be backbreaking and harsh. She doesn't expect to be put on an auction block in a room full of literal monsters and sold to the highest bidder, to Sol, a dragon. He might seem kinder than his fearsome looks imply, but she knows better than to trust the way he wants to take care of her, or how invested he is in her pleasure. In her experience, if something seems too good to be true, it certainly is. Falling for Sol is out of the question. She's suffered enough, and she has no intention of staying in this realm, even if she leaves her heart behind when she returns to her normal life.
Can I ask a question, G? What did you rate it? Did you even rate it, or did we miss you?
I rated it 4.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't rate things on Goodreads.
No, that's
like
fine.
unless it's a 5, I don't rate it.
I rate everything. And
Yeah,
ever
I
since
know.
we started talking about Lulu more, if I really dislike a book, I give it a 3. Only on Goodreads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's
Nice.
like
Oh, yeah,
it's
'cause
a
middle
full
of the
book.
road.
Because otherwise you were just rating 5 everything.
No, because I was giving things 1, which apparently makes authors less angry. If you give them a 3, it means you're indifferent and it makes them crankier.
That's such a weird justification.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Like, you'd rather be bad than average.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because at least like if you're bad, you've made somebody feel that something.
Whereas when I rate a 3
I think that was
here,
like what we talked about.
Yeah.
it's more like you're not average. It's like it's a book. I can read it. It didn't offend me. I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah. What were our favourite parts?
I will go first. Favorite part is the comparison to calling Sol a monster, but then being better than the human that she was dating.
That she was married to.
That she was married to. That's like my favorite thing, because it's like it's such good like I don't even know what you would call it. I don't know what the literary term for it is.
A little like comparison, I guess.
Yeah, but it was a good like
Parallel.
That's yeah, it was a good parallel between like humans and monsters. Like we called them monsters, but he loved her better than her human husband ever
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. What was your favourite bit, Ola?
I love that too, but mine is so basic, bitch, and it's nothing that I've ever said before that I really liked, but I fucking love the cover.
It's so good.
So
It's like a
Harlequin
classic
novel, but it's
It
not a
is,
Harlequin
yeah.
novel, and I fucking loved the cover. Like, great, the writing
Yeah,
was
I like
great,
that
but the
too.
cover, I was like, this is amazing. That was my favorite
Yeah.
bit. Sorry, I know that it's
And
not like
all
the
of the
best
covers
favorite
in the
bit.
series are like
Yes,
that.
they're
Yeah, they're
so
beautifully
good.
illustrated. Who are the illustrators?
I'm not actually sure.
Whoever they are.
You
Amazing.
did such a good job. It's so
Kudos.
good. And it's very Harlequin-esque, but the books aren't. So I enjoyed it. That's my favorite bit.
Yeah.
That it had a
It's
Harlequin
cool, like,
cover, but it was not a Harlequin novel.
And it's a good like juxtaposition with like the classic like Harlequin, you know, like girl looking all like faint or whatever, and then behind her is just like a fucking monster.
Yes, I love that. That's my favorite bit.
I think my favorite bit was just, I guess, like the fusion of like our world into this world that Katee Robert has created that has like its own set of traditions and rules and like expectations, where it's like it always seemed like very traditional, like, yeah, he might look like a lizard, but like he has responsibilities, he's a king, he has to like do paperwork and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, that's very like, because you know, like the other like monster one that we read, the was it Soul to Keep or
Purple Rain.
yes,
Who's
yeah,
coming
by
onto the
Opal Rain.
podcast, by the way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so exciting. Dibs.
Oh, totally. I walked up to her and I was like, okay, so I liked your book, but there's somebody who fucking loved your book and they're on a podcast with us and I know that she wants to talk to you. Will you come talk to us? And she was like, oh my God, I'd love to. I didn't even know she was Australian.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Well,
but like with her book, which I think is the only other like monster one
we've
done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because that world was quite like primitive. Like the way that they lived was quite primitive, but it was quite cool to see like an evolved version of that. Yeah. All right.
I didn't
least
dislike
favorite part.
the sex in this one as much as I disliked it in Assault of Kate.
It was very like heteronormative sex.
Yes.
I still wasn't my favorite, but there were no tentacles holding her legs open. She didn't have to have her guts rearranged. Well, almost.
I loved that bit where she had to have a spell to take his dick. Like, that is mad. He had to change
and the way
her
that she
anatomy.
lost her virginity, I still can't get over it. I was thinking about it while I was reading it, and I was like, "Ugh!" That is what makes me vomit. That's what makes me vomit.
Tongue?
Not like cum sharing, none of that fucking whatever. Whatever. I don't care. The moment you lose your virginity with the tongue, I'm out.
With a big, long, slippery tongue.
Oh, God.
No. No bueno.
So what was your least favorite part of this one?
Probably was just too
Green
short.
Daily dicks.
No.
What?
Green dicks.
Green dicks.
I just thought it was very quick. It was a short book, so like the development was
There's
really
not
quick,
much
and
to
I didn't
dislike.
But I just didn't feel like totally connected to their love story as much as I had
It
with
was
like
fast
other
paced,
yeah, because it was so immediate. It was very insta-lovey.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think that was my least favorite part as well.
I am surprised that none of you have brought up the whole breeding situation.
I don't mind a breeding kink. Like pregnancy trope, like breeding.
I'm slowly being converted.
I think it's a great trope.
Great things are happening in the world.
The breeding itself,
normal.
The breeding itself, like the breeding kink, super hot, but like actually being pregnant, that's what gets me.
I'm still not on board with like pregnancy tropes, but I'm kind of coming around
being
to
like, I'm gonna fill you up. I'm gonna put my
kink.
baby in your belly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Coming around to it.
Yeah.
I would also like a necklace that works as perfect birth control.
Yeah, but what if
that was a good
off?
scene.
Some schmuck. Punch him in the face. Well, normal birth control stops working as well, so you know.
Actually, Ola, he did rip it off, but remember in Mountain Men where he swapped her birth control pills out?
See? You guys are the same. Men will be men no matter
It's
what kind
I've
of birth
said this
control you
before,
have.
and I'll say it again. That is my least favorite Gemma Weir book. I am not into that
also-
shit.
Yeah,
The amulets also work as Plan B.
Comparison.
Remember, if you put it on within like you
Yeah,
put a new one on,
put it back on her real quick.
yeah, it works as Plan B. So
Sure.
Oh, that's so funny. I think my favorite sex scene was probably that one.
same.
Where we
The
went all like primal.
fucking primal feral. If you
Yeah.
run, I'll chase you.
Yeah.
Why not?
You know, they go for a swim, they have a good time. And then when she talks about how like when he swims it's like a crocodile, like with his tail like flicking through the water. So funny.
The thing I could get over was every time they had to reference like how the world accommodated his tail.
Yeah,
they'd be like, and he's
his
sat in a-
pants and the chairs.
He's sat in, like,
He
a
fucked her in
half
the
moon
ass with his tail.
Yeah, he did.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Got two cocks, still fucked her in the ass with his tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't he use both of them?
Maybe
Where are
might
they
have just
logistically?
like this.
Straight front.
Or are they? Do they have?
I think
like
they're
a
one
spot in
on
between
top
them?
of the other.
Yeah, but are they
Okay.
like joined at the end, or is there like one? Skin
Was there like a bit of
one?
space? Like how much of like a hinge?
Yeah, that's what I'm
mechanism-
trying to understand, and I did not get that
Or are they
information.
like quite? Yeah, no, we didn't. See, that's why the book needs to be longer.
So we
I
couldn't
needed
really
more-
get
We
into
need more
depth.
detail.
Dick information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick information.
Perfect.
I have news.
Nice.
And go on.
What's the news?
Holy shit. Okay, so do you remember how HD Carlton had the Mystic Box release and everyone went batshit? Like they had like 13,000 people on a wait list for this one. It was
Mhm.
Yeah.
wild. It was their biggest wait list ever.
Was that did they do like the special editions of the Cat and
Yes.
Mouse?
They have to replace every single one of them
Why?
Why?
because the artwork in the books is AI.
Huh?
What?
What does
Yup.
that matter?
But why does it matter?
Because it's watching people. So everyone's freaking out about the books being in their homes because there's physical AI in their houses with the books.
Wait, what the fuck are you on
What?
about? That's not what AI is.
The artwork
It's
is
made by
AI.
artificial intelligence.
No, not made by. It is. There's AI in the artwork.
Wait,
How?
is there
Ingrained
like
in it.
electronics
In the
inside
book.
of the book?
Yes.
There's artificial.
How? I'm sorry. I did not know about this. Like, does the art change? Does it
I don't
move?
know.
Is that why?
You can't give us half news.
That's all I got. That's all I
That's
know.
rubbish.
Oh, come on.
No, that's all I know.
What is the AI element part of the book?
And like,
I'll
does
read
the
it to
AI
you.
like does it have
Maybe
like a
I
microphone?
misunderstood.
Does it
So
have,
maybe you can
does
explain
it
it to me if I
have
misunderstood.
A camera? Like, I don't understand how that.
They
just
think
AI
the
spying
art on the
people.
book is AI, so they're offering replacements if you send them back.
AI means artificial intelligence. Like, surely it just means that a computer created the art instead of a human. And people are
Yeah,
offended.
like that's what that sounds like.
Then
'Cause
why
it-
would people be?
It wouldn't be cost effective.
Why would people be
Because I guess, like,
returning it?
Because it's free. Like it's not like something that's created. It's like they just like typed in like what they
No.
wanted and AI generated it for free.
Nah, bullshit.
No, because
I
it
don't
could,
think
cause it
it's
could have been
it's
false
not.
advertising. There could have been like special edition illustrated versions of the novel. So you think like an artist has taken their time to produce a special edition version of this novel, and then you found out it
Yeah,
was
by
done free on
typing
a
in
computer.
who gives a fuck then?
People are no, they do, because you're taking
People
a
are weird
job
about
away
it.
from an artist. Like, it's not art.
And because you're paying more for it.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
so you
paying.
pay
It's
more
like
for a
for
special
example, if you
edition.
paid thinking you were getting like a piece from Picasso, but it was just an AI print that Picasso typed into his computer, you'd be like a little bit peeved off. You're like, I thought I was getting a Picasso, not like an AI.
If he typed it, I wouldn't give a shit.
But that's a more that you thought that AI was going
Yes, I was
into
like, what
people's
the fuck?
homes.
There's AI in the artwork.
How would
Okay,
that
can
work?
I tell you something though? I am not a conspiracy theorist at all. Anyone knows me.
You just don't
I,
understand
like-
how technology works.
No, I don't. But there's one thing I will say. I absolutely fucking refuse to touch anything AI. I do not trust
That's-
it. I will
yeah,
not
that's
go near
fine.
it. I will
That's
not touch
completely different.
ChatGPT. I will not go anywhere near AI. AI can suck my dick. I am not going near it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want anyone around me using it. I don't want it to listen to me. I don't want it to watch me. I don't want anything AI in my presence.
Okay.
There's yeah,
That's
but I
very
feel like you
conspiracy
have gotten a
theory.
little bit confused with
That's my
with
only
how
theory.
this book thing works. Like, did you think? Because obviously, like,
I
if it was,
don't
you
know,
assumed
man.
that it was AI that was going into people's homes so that could like watch them and listen to them. So that means it would have to have like a piece of electronics inside of the book.
But what if it did?
That had a microphone, that had like a microphone and camera capabilities, which would be so expensive to do.
Really?
Like,
I don't
Yes.
3D
understand.
printing?
to send it out with like you, it would be like sending out a Kindle.
I feel like I
Instead
need
of a
to
book.
do more research because I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. If she said that she was selling these special edition books and they were specifically illustrated,
We got to find out more about this.
like, it's how she advertised it. Because if you're just selling special edition books and you don't advertise that they're being illustrated in a specific way, you're not technically doing anything wrong by producing AI art. Like, there is an ethical thing being like, you shouldn't do that. You should really
Okay.
pay an artist to do it for you.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, you're not advertising a specific illustrator, so you can sell the books whatever way
That's
you
what's
want.
confusing me because I don't think it's a big deal if AI did it.
I mean, like, it's
So why is
morally
everyone
wrong.
losing
People
their
get
shit?
caught up about that.
It's no, because if you think about it, like,
ethically.
it's like being an author is an art, right? Imagine if we
Okay.
just started AI producing books that were equally as good as books written by humans.
But one person was still making money off that, the same as they were as anybody else who had actually taken the time to sit down and write that book.
Yeah,
Well,
then
they're
you'd
just
be
fucking
kind
smart. It's smart business.
of. But it's
Yeah,
not
but you can
art,
understand
it's
why
unethical
consumers-
art.
Would want to support somebody who had actually put in the work more.
Yeah, because you're taking something that's yeah.
I do not agree.
I think
smart
it's less
business.
ridiculous
Like,
to think
fuck
that
it.
than to think that there is pieces of technology inside the book.
Okay,
watching.
honestly, Probably, but I don't understand technology, A, and AI freaks me
There's
the
like
fuck out.
spyware.
AI freaks me out to a level that I refuse to go near it. I'm terrified by it.
I don't
There's AI
understand
in
why,
everything.
but
You've already got AI in your home
I
already.
feel like you've watched
Probably,
like
but I don't want to know about
iRobot.
it, G. I'm okay
I feel
with
like
not knowing
you
about it.
watched iRobot with Will Smith, and you've
I've never seen
it. Ex Machinima, and you've like
Never seen it.
AI.
Ex Machinima. What the fuck
Ex
are you
Machina.
talking about? Ex Machinima.
The Jewish
Ex
version.
Machina.
Ex Machina is the Yiddish version
That's what
of
I mean. Yeah.
whatever.
Sorry,
the
Ex
movie's
Machina.
called.
No, like
I've
AI
never
is
seen
not
those
that.
movies.
AI is not that scary.
Oh, you shouldn't watch them.
No, because that's
Ex
the reason why I
Machina-
will not watch them. It freaks me out. Technology freaks me out.
Ex Machina is a really good movie, though.
It is really
And Her's a good movie.
Her is a
Haven't
really
seen
good
it.
one, actually. It's a good
What's the quote?
representation
Like,
of, what
I'm
AI
not-
could
Can
be.
I say something else? Honey
What?
Andrew's new book is coming out.
Oh, she got another book
Yeah,
coming out. What's this
the
one
next
about?
one after the Hades one.
Oh, the next one after
Oh.
Death's Destiny.
Yes.
Is that the one that's like about her friend?
Yes.
Oh, when is it coming out?
Don't know.
That she's announced that it's
Can we
coming
have
out.
it?
It's coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll ask
Yeah,
her.
can we
And
have it?
also Gemma Weir is releasing new books. I just had a quick look. There's a lot happening. A lot of authors are releasing. Emily Rath is releasing the next book in August from the Jacksonville hockey thing. Do you guys know of any books? Because that's about all the news I've fucking got.
You are my source of news in the book.
Yeah, pay attention to the book world.
Useless. You guys are useless to me.
You'll
Yeah.
fucking play.
Yeah.
I'm still hung up on this
I don't
AI
even
thing.
follow any authors on my Instagram.
No, neither
just
do
don't.
I.
Can we take a
No.
pause so I can research this AI thing and we can come back and actually discuss what it's about?
So we can actually
Yeah, no, tell
get
me what it's
some-
about, because I obviously misunderstood, because AI freaks me out. I immediately just go,
Yeah.
I think the worst.
It was funny. You were like spyware.
Spyware. Here's the thing. 9/11, no, just a terrorist attack. Don't tell me it was Bush. I don't give a fuck. Whatever else, no conspiracy at all. COVID, no conspiracy. Whatever, it was just an illness. Get a vaccine. I don't care.
Mm.
AI, don't fucking come near me. Don't talk to me about it. Don't even send me a video about it, because I will lose my fucking mind. And do you know what pisses me off the most about AI and the internet and everything like that? Ask my little sister what an encyclopedia was.
But
Nothing.
encyclopedias are completely redundant. Like it's good that she doesn't know what an encyclopedia is, because she has she has more knowledge at her fingertips. She doesn't have to work as hard. Doesn't take as long. It's good.
Yeah,
Where
and
did
she's
you
got no
get this
fucking life
knowledge
skills
from?
because of it. She doesn't know how to read a fucking map. What if she's in the middle of nowhere, has to open a map, and can't press directions because there's no internet?
What was the
Yeah.
I
book
just feel like
company?
that's just such a specific circumstance.
What was the book company? Mystic.
Yeah, what was the
Mystic.
book box company?
Mystic. Literally cannot find this drama online at all. Okay, it is exactly
think
what we
so.
thought it was. They were just mad that they didn't
The art.
invest in an illustrator to create the cover, like because
It was AI
they
produced
paid
art.
a lot
Boring.
of money, and there
Lame.
wasn't. No, it's
Where's
because
the spyware? Where's the
No.
spyware? Boring. Lame.
it's because they've paid a lot of
No,
money
who
for these
gives a
special
fuck?
edition books, and the art was created with like no thought. It's
Who-
just like
who
randomly
found this out?
generated.
Mm.
I want to know who worked this out.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
I'm like. Who worked out? Hey, AI did this. Because you could get away with something like this. Somebody let it leak.
Because it looks like AI
guess
art. The covers look like
Does it?
yeah, like they're not particularly interesting. It's just like it's photography, but you know that someone hasn't taken these photos. Like it looks exactly how AI art looks.
Ah, yeah.
It's gonna,
Well, that's exciting.
that's yeah.
Thanks for
I
clearing
mean, I
that
think
up.
it's kind of fair. I mean, like, because I wonder how much they were selling the book boxes for.
79.
It's a lot of money.
Is it?
You know?
Oh,
Dollar,
but
you can't.
someone just came out.
No,
and
I
said,
mean, is it? For 2 books and for it to have art and fucking other shit in it, $79, including shipping? No, I don't think that's a lot of money.
But it's a lot of money
wait.
to a lot of people.
No, I'm not denying that $79. Wait, one sec, Betty.
Wait.
I'm not denying that $79 isn't a lot of money. I just think for what it is, it's cheap. $79 is a lot of money.
Like, I guess, but if you think about like the fact that like all they've really done is like include a piece of art that they didn't pay anything to.
Wait, but that's what I'm trying to say.
Like, it's that people
That's
feel cheated.
This might not be true. Someone just said that they've like they're tagged in Illustrator. Like H.D. Clausen is like tagged in Illustrator. So they could be illustrated.
Moving on.
God.
Why did they offer replacements then, which are coming out in spring 2024?
I guess like if enough people aren't happy with it, they just have to make the best decision.
Unless the illustrator is using AI
You
art.
just send a... Oh, that's a problem. That I have a problem with.
I don't know.
I don't know. Cool. Do you know what? I'm actually in Europe right now, by the way, guys, for this episode. I'm in Europe.
I think you are for like the past couple of episodes.
Yeah, I've already been. I'm in Europe. At the moment, I'm probably like, I don't know, in Rome, drinking fucking cappuccinos. I haven't had a coffee in 15 years, but I'm going to do it because I'm in Rome.
Nice. I think we have the same problem that we had in our last episode, which is I have no idea what we will be returning
I'm
with.
pretty sure it's Heartbreak Warfare, but I'm unsure.
I'm unsure too.
Yep, cool.
Oh shit, I need to read that book.
Yeah.
Who wrote that? Because there's 17 different Heartbreak Warfares.
It's an author that we've read before. It's like a Kate or someone.
Kate Stewart?
Maybe. It's a
Because it's a double author. It's two authors, right?
Yeah.
One of them's Kate Stewart.
Yeah.
Is it
And Heather M. Organ.
By Heather M.
Oregon.
All right, guys. Great app.
All right. We'll see you next week.
You all
I'm
know
really
that I'm a
invested in
mini
this drama
conspiracy
now.
theorist with one thing.
Everybody send Ola AI
man.
memes.
Please don't.
Please.
No, don't. I will
Terrorize her.
delete our Instagram. I'll delete our Instagram. Don't do it.
Oh, man.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to Girls Who Read Porn. Follow us at Girls Who Read Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And for all business inquiries, please send us an email on girlswhoreadporn@gmail.com. Art created by Jessica Wanney and music made by Dane Forgy Stevens. See you next week and stay smutty, team.